Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Maria and I'm here to bring you guys my first impression of the KKW new crystal collection. I have two from the new launches. I just wanted to give you guys my honest feedback as soon as I open the packages. So we will jump right in. I don't want to take too long doing this. The first one I have here is the Crystal Rose. This one is the one I'm most excited about just because I love rose fragrances. I think as I've grown older, I've really gotten into florals. So I just was really excited about it. The packaging looks like this. It's just the solid KKW box. On the back, it just says KKW fragrance and Crystal Rose with the ingredients and the size 30 ml. Has that matte finish. I really like that. I do have the KKW Gardenia Citrus and I really enjoyed that one. So this is how it looks as soon as you open it. You get the crystals and let's see which ones you get in here. I would assume it's rose quartz. So yes, it is rose quartz. You get 3 crystals and it says the stone of love, emotional healing, enhances self-love and self-acceptance. And they look like this. They're really tiny, so it's hard to show you guys. So the bottles are so pretty to me. They are like a hard plastic. I don't think this is glass. I'm not positive that it's glass. The top is definitely like a hard plastic. I'm not sure about the bottle. Has the KKW engraving here and the juice is pink, like a nice rose color. So let's see. I'm gonna spray these out. Let's see. So on first spray, of course, you get that little bit of alcohol, but it's coming through as like a really fresh cut rose. I'm gonna let it dry down a little bit more and I'm gonna spray a little bit on my skin. So I do love some rose fragrances. Some that I have in my collection are Chloe, of course. I also have Delina, the original, and I also have Montal Roses Musk, which I love so much. So I am a rose lover, but it has to be a good one. Like Flora Botanica by Balenciaga really didn't dry down nicely on me. Yeah, so this smells like a fresh rose. It almost smells like something that you would spray to freshen the room or freshen your sheets, but not in a bad way. It's more like a pink rose than a red rose in my opinion. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled the Red Roses by Jo Malone, but that one is like a real red rose to me. This is like a pink rose. Let's go ahead and read the notes and see if I can smell any of the notes in here. So it says the top is bitter orange au pair, Italian lemon au pair, and by rose au pair. And I definitely can smell that citrus opening, especially here on the paper. On my skin, it feels like the citrus has already evaporated. Then the mid is rose concentrate au pair. What's au pair? Au pair? Geranium essence au pair and rose hip. And the dry down is glowing amber, tonka bean, and rock rose. So I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit. Here I still smell the citrus very much. It's like sticking onto the paper a lot, but on my skin it's completely gone and I just smell that fresh cut rose. I wonder how this is gonna last because it's such a freshie, and as you guys know, freshies don't really last that long. So I'm gonna let this dry down a little bit. I'm interested to know how it smells in about 20 minutes. So the next one that I purchased was Crystal Vanilla. Same standard packaging, same information. Let's see what crystals we get for this. So the juice is really quite yellow. It kind of looks like pee. I see a lot of urine as a nurse. So let me just see what crystals we get. Ooh, so we get yellow jade, the stone of wisdom, warmth, and joy. Helps one learn from past experience and gain self-confidence. We all need a little bit of that. This is what it looks like. Let me go ahead and read the notes for the crystal vanilla. Top is orange essence, sparkling sugared fruits, winter wild berries. Mid is vanilla chiffon, winter honeysuckle, poinsettia flower, and the dry down is cocoa butter, vanilla absolute, and benzoin resin. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this out. I wanted to get these two because I was interested in mixing them. Since they sound like really linear fragrances, like they won't change, I wanted to get some cheap fragrances. Not cheap, but inexpensive to mix under other things. Interesting. So I definitely smell those berries in the top note. I don't really get that orange that much. I definitely get the vanilla chiffon. I don't get any florals at all in here. And immediately I can smell the cocoa butter and the vanilla and the benzoin. This is a really soft vanilla. It's really not my style. I'm not that crazy about gourmands. That's why I'm not gonna spray this directly on my skin, because I know I wouldn't wear it anyway. But yeah, I just smell like these tart berries with this vanilla in the background. To be honest, this smells like something that could be from Bath and Body Works. Even though the rose is quite freshy, could be like a room spray or like a nice body wash, it still has something that keeps it a little bit one step up from a body mist, if that makes sense. Yeah, this is quite warm. It definitely smells like cocoa butter. Like if you're like the type of gal that loves that Vaseline cocoa butter lotion or like the Boom Boom cream, I think you would really enjoy this. The vanilla, it's much more youthful than the rose. The rose is quite a grown-up rose in my opinion, and personally I wouldn't wear it by itself. I'm actually gonna spray the vanilla right on top of that rose and see what that does. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna let this dry down on my skin for about 20 minutes and we will be right back. Hi, you guys. Okay, so I'm back and it's been about 20 minutes that I have these two fragrances on my skin and drying down on the papers. I gotta tell you guys, I'm really underwhelmed. I feel like her first original Crystal Gardenia collection was so much better. I've heard great things about the Pear and Peony and the Violet Musk. To be honest, I kind of feel like she rushed this collection in order to get it out for Black Friday and add it to the sale. So my final thoughts. The vanilla one and the rose one are super appropriate for teenage girls. And that might have been what she was aiming for. I don't see this being loved by people that are like really into gourmands or really into fragrances or really into florals. Unless you want like a really freshy, something that you sprayed right out of the shower and go like to the gym. That's what I would use the rose fragrance for. Again, I am gonna keep it just because I wanna see how it works with my other fragrances. I have other gourmands. If I wanna like top it off with like something fresher, I will top it off with the rose. As for the vanilla, same purpose. So this can give a warm base to other fragrances that you wanna tone down or sweeten up. This is really light. I really smell that cocoa butter. It almost smells like if you have a cocoa butter lotion and you put it on under your fragrance. I can't imagine ever wearing this alone. It has absolutely no performance in my opinion. Like I feel like the only people that can smell this is if you're like directly on my skin, because even on my clothes, I've sprayed it on my skin and it's not on my t-shirt. It's just not transferring, so I don't really think it's gonna perform that well. The vanilla, I could see it being used like at night to go to bed. I don't think you're gonna garner much compliments from this. I don't think you're gonna sit down and enjoy your fragrance throughout the day if this is all you're wearing. I wanted to bring you guys my first impressions. Let me know if you guys like the video. I can bring you much more fragrance reviews, and I'd like to start doing some nursing videos on here, so just let me know if you're interested in that, or interested in blogs of New York City, especially now throughout the quarantine, like what life is like here. So let me know. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you guys look elsewhere for a vanilla and rose fragrance. Bye.